blood is a specialized body fluid. It has four main components: plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Blood has many different functions, including transporting oxygen and nutrients to the lungs and tissues, forming blood clots to prevent excess blood loss, carrying cells and antibodies that fight infection, bringing waste products to the kidneys and liver, which filter and clean the blood, and regulating body temperature. The blood that runs through the veins, arteries, and capillaries is known as whole blood, a mixture of about 55% plasma and 45% blood cells. About 7 to 8% of your total body weight is blood. An average-sized man has about 12 pints of blood in his body, and an average-sized woman has about 9 pints. The liquid component of blood is called plasma, a mixture of water, sugar, fat, protein, and salts. The main job of the plasma is to transport blood cells throughout your body along with nutrients, waste products, antibodies, clotting proteins, chemical messengers such as hormones, and proteins that help maintain the body's fluid balance. Known for their bright red color, red cells are the most abundant cell in the blood, accounting for about 40 to 45% of its volume. The shape of a red blood cell is a biconcave disc with a flattened center. In other words, both faces of the disc have shallow bowl-like indentations. Production of red blood cells is controlled by erythropoietin, a hormone produced primarily by the kidneys. Red blood cells start as immature cells in the bone marrow and after approximately 7 days of maturation are released into the bloodstream. White blood cells protect the body from infection. They are much fewer in number than red blood cells, accounting for about 1% of your blood. The most common type of white blood cell is the neutrophil, which is the immediate response cell and accounts for 55 to 70% of the total white blood cell count. Each neutrophil lives less than a day, so your bone marrow must constantly make new neutrophils to maintain protection against infection. Transfusion of neutrophils is generally not effective since they do not remain in the body for very long. Unlike red and white blood cells, platelets are not actually cells but rather small fragments of cells. Platelets help the blood clotting process by gathering at the site of an injury, sticking to the lining of the injured blood vessel, and forming a platform on which blood coagulation can occur. This results in the formation of a fibrin clot, which covers the wound and prevents blood from leaking out. Fibrin also forms the initial scaffolding upon which new tissue forms, thus promoting healing.